Hello, how's it going? You alright? Probably worked out from down south, so I got my winter coat on coming up north. That's what I've got to do. Realise nights like tonight, I'm quite lucky to do this for a job. I don't mean lucky, I mean really talented. Let's see what it is. I get people telling me they couldn't do stand-up, which is fair enough if you work in an office or something like that, but I was at this charity thing for a firehouse. I had a firefighter come up to me and he's like, couldn't do what you do, mate. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, too scared. I was like, all right, well, you just keep running in them burning buildings then. Fucking pussy. You leave this talking to strangers to the real heroes. I mean, before this, I worked in retail, which is a boring job. I realised when you do this for a job as well, normally they clap just for you turning up. I reckon I could work in a supermarket if it worked like that, do you know what I mean? Anybody going to Aldi and it's like, and now on till 2, we got Sandra! Fucking, she'd be buzzing, wouldn't she? I'd be loving it. Shouldn't take the piss, though, shouldn't take the piss. Things when you do this, you get a lot of time during the day, so I get quite bored. So I have to just try and go and talk to people that don't want to talk to me. Like the post office. Don't want to talk to anyone, do they? Just want to leave you a little flap and chuck it through the door and fuck you off, don't they? So I went down there and I went to get, send a package, because it's one of a couple of things you can do at a post office, so keep up. I ain't got to explain them all. Got to the front of the queue and I was like, I just want to send that, mate. He was like, that's £5 standard delivery and for £10 we'll insure it. It's like, for what? And he goes, it'll make sure it gets there. It's like, it's the one fucking job I'm paying you for, mate. Because, things happen, don't they? I was like, what? He goes, might get lost, might get damaged. I was like, are you threatening me? Got a little bit Goodfellas on me, do you know what I mean? It's like, while I was down there, I saw a classic scenario, little old lady, front of the queue, everyone's waiting, everyone's getting pissed off, and it's automatically her fault 'cause we're British. And I thought, I'm not having this because I love old people. So I was like, you right there, sweetheart? She's like, yeah. I was like, what are you up to? She's like, sending a letter. Then I felt stupid because it's one of a couple of things you can do in a post office. I was like, it's the only time you can get down here. You must have been on your feet for ages. She was like, yeah, I had to get the bus. I was like, that's a shame. Could you come with some friends, make a day of it? She's like, I haven't got any friends. I don't know. So what about your neighbours? She's like, they just keep dying. So what about your family? Like, they don't want to see me anymore. I felt really sad, and I thought about the loneliness in her life and the loneliness in my life, and then all of a sudden I just thought, like, who the fuck she sending a letter to? Time waster, fuck off. Not having it, not having it. I used to get a bit of shit about that joke, but I used to work in an old folks home, so I think it's okay. Paid my dues. I got fired from that job, but if you get fired from a job, you've got to learn lessons, and I learned, don't unplug anything. So, I miss my granddad too, but it was a good day, it was a good day. I've been trying to get in shape a little bit, but I'm not very good at it, because, this was the shape I was designated. It's a bit of a problem. Decided I was going to start. I was talking to my mate. I was like, what can I do that isn't going to kill me? He was like, you're already on a bit of a ropey path here, mate. Just try something simple at the gym. I was like, what's that? He's like, just a bit of cardio. And I was like, it's not going to work for me. I'm not built for it. If you start throwing a beanbag chair down a hill, you know what I mean? It wouldn't work. And he's like, have you seen the powerlifters? They're big guys. They basically just eat 7,000 calories a day, lift something and go home. I was like, it's basically my job now. It's pretty cool. And he was like, yeah, go down there and have a look. And I went down. I don't know if you've seen these guys in the gym. It's fucking amazing. So they got like the weight there. And then they just do a lot of this. I'll see you next Wednesday, mate. Cheers. Well, that's a bit of me, that is. I don't get involved in that. Trying to live a bit longer. I've got kids. I've got 2 beautiful kids. Any parents in? More importantly, any single parents? No, exactly. No fucking childcare. That's how that works. I'm a single dad. And the thing is, when you end up a single dad, you got to remember, like, it doesn't matter how the breakup happened, all that shit that went before it. You got to remember the most important thing in your life. And in my case, that is being better than their mum. Got to take it down. It's one of them things. So I start trying to throw money at the problem. That's what you do. And I've got a daughter. She's 13. She comes up to me for her birthday. She wants me to buy her makeup. Now I'm stuck because I've got to buy it because I want to be better than her mum, right? So I get the makeup, and the flaw in this plan is my daughter is walking around wearing makeup. And she's a pretty girl, which is a shame, because if she looked like me, I could just leave her anywhere. She'd always come home. Do you know what I mean? But the problem is she's a pretty girl, so I'm standing there walking around in the town, and all of a sudden I hear, "All right, Sophie." And he did it for way too long as well. And I just see this fucking boy looking at my daughter. He seems nice. Who's that? And my daughter, she's like, "That's Jermaine." Is it? I thought that was Jermaine. He looks like a nice boy. I was like, "How do you know Jermaine?" She's like, "He asked me out." Did he? I was like, "Soph, go get Jermaine." She's like, "Dad, don't embarrass me." I was like, "All right, put it this way. What's more embarrassing? If you go and get Jermaine, or if I go and get Jermaine?" And the problem is these kids don't give a shit. So this boy rolls over and he's just like, "All right, big man." Fucking hell. Well, I'm 37. If I ever wanted to speak to a girl when I was like that age, you had to phone the house and her dad went, "Fuck you, phone down." Game over. And I was like, "How do you know my daughter, Jermaine?" He's like, "Asked her out in it." So yeah, it is, isn't it? So how old are you, Jermaine? He's like, "I'm 14, bruv." So what I'm saying is, Jermaine's a paedophile. Could have no lower limit on this. We've got to have one rule for everyone. That's what I'm saying. Fuck it, I hate this boy. But the thing is, I realise that these good boys are going to get to like 16, they go to the gym, they look after themselves, they're going to be taller, bigger, fitter than me, and I won't be able to deal with it. So I'm in a real situation where I'm thinking I'm going to have to fuck up a 14-year-old. No, not a lot, just enough. So in 6 months when they're like, "Right, bruv, you going to ask out Sophie again?" He's like, "Nah, Dad's getting out of prison any day now." I don't want to chance it. So much easier having a little boy. My little boy's 11. He's got the same mental age as me, so it's beautiful. Did a talent show at his school and he won it doing stand-up comedy. How fucking cool is that? Comes off stage and I'm like, "Adam, I'm so proud of you, mate." And he was like, "I'm an award-winning comedian." Fucking mugged me right off. Thing is, though, like, the thing is, we've got to remember, like I say, I've got to try and be the fun dad as well. So we went to Laser Quest. Laser Quest was pretty cool. And if you got that up here, up north, you just run around with real guns, don't you? It's different, isn't it? I watch the news sometimes. So I take him in and it's like, you got to tell him, it's two kids who run around, everyone's hyped up. You got to be like, "It's just a game. Don't get too carried away." Within like 30 seconds, I'm just fucking kicking doors down, tripping kids. "Yeah, fucking get your nan, I'll bust that bitch up too." Going full Liam Neeson on it, do you know what I mean? It's all good. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, I heard these 12-year-old girls going, "Get the old man!" And like for a minute, I was like, I ain't seen no old men. Now I realised that's just me now. Fucking terrifying. But the thing is, like now I've got like my son. It's a bit scary because I realise my son's an evil genius, which is a proud moment, but scary all the same. So like he's at my house. I was like, "Mate, could you tidy your room for me?" And he's like, "Yeah, no problem." Runs upstairs. I'm like, I am amazing at this. I'm the best dad in the world. 20 minutes later, I go upstairs. He's just on his iPad chilling, doing nothing. It's like, "You right, mate?" He's like, "Yeah, you?" It's like, "Yeah, I thought you were going to tidy your room." And he was like, "Oh, yeah. No, I don't think I am." Like, why not, mate? He was like, "I was at school today. And they were teaching us about a thing called Childline." I was like, "Right." He went, "You can't do nothing." I was like, "Well, I can." He went, "You can't hit me." I was like, "I've never hit you." He's like, "Well, you can't." I started freaking out. He's wearing a wire. He's trying to fucking catch me out. Like he's in that, speak to the fucking fly. He's going. So like, all you know, if you've got kids at teenage, anything like that now, the only way you can parent is modern parenting. Anything that looks fun, you've got to steal that shit. So I snatched the iPad out of his hand and he's like, I don't know what to do at this point. He's 11, he's got the same forehead and everything. He's scaring the shit out of me, right? And I was like, he goes, "What else you got, fat boy?" And then I like really want to hit him, but I don't know if he's wearing a wire, so I got to be careful. He's like, "I'll just play on my Xbox." I was like, "I'm taking that too, dickhead." Like fucking snatched it up. Steal this fucking Xbox, take it out. And he's like, yeah. And he's just fucking goading me the whole time. So anything that even looks remotely fun, I'm snatching it. School books, fuck you, I'm taking it with me. Anything, just thinking, you're not fucking winning this one. Get about 20 minutes into this battle of wheels, I walk down the hall and he goes, "Oi!" I turn around, I thought, fuck, I've just tidied his room. Thank you very much for having me. I'm Jason Stampe. Cheers.